RWL Japan 5-Star Collaborative Tour continues now with Snarl.
Well now, Liberty Bell Danielle. I've seen you in action before. 3 championships. Huh. Well, since RWL technically can't have the real me, they have to make do with a copy. But you're still trying to achieve what I've already got. Plus, you're inexperienced compared to someone like me.
Wow, you really don't fool around with starting off on the wrong foot with people, Monet. Do you know what the difference between us really is? The fans appreciate me, while you have heat with fans who tell you to shut up and go home.
Look, you're never gonna be as talented or successful as me, even if you compete into your old age.
You should prove that then, in the ring against me. Otherwise, you're just making noise again.
Be serious. There'd be no point to that.
No point in me talking to you either. Just go away. You, Heathcote.
Fans, back in Tokyo, Japan tonight for this special edition of our WL Snarl, the second card of the RWL Japan 5-Star Wrestling Collaborative Tour. Thanks for joining us. Wally Cardell, Johnny GB Bianco, and Snarl GM Tex Lynch here with you. And guys, last night's opening card was sharp. And well, Tex, you and Liberty Bell Danielle did well taking down Ethan Valek and Amanda Robinson. Sure you're not too sore today.
Man, that's what they make Advil for, Wally. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, we're back to a large arena and a nicely lit place, and it's gonna be a terrific 2 hours of RWL action, that's for sure.
And I suppose Danielle's okay, since she'll be in singles action tonight. Glad the sectarians didn't rough you two up too much.
Well, so am I. All right, guys, let's check it out. Here's our opening contest this evening. Legends Division action with the Masked Superstar facing Mr. Wrestling 2, the former Legends World Champion.
Wrestling 2 ready to return after having lost the title last year to Stone Cold Steve Austin. And now, Myron Schimmelman says he's beating the drum for a match with the current champ, the Ultimate Warrior.
Tonight's opening Legends Division contest is set for one fall, with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by the Grand Wizard of Wrestling, from parts unknown, weighing 285 pounds, here is the Masked Superstar. Boy, the Grand Wizard has been a busy son of a gun so far this year. And while Superstar Billy Graham and Jesse Ventura dropped those Legends tag titles to Jerry Lawler and Harley Race, the Wiz is confident his vast army of miscreants will regain championship gold from the Legends division, and he's not afraid to say so.
Yeah, being quiet is not one of the Wiz's strong suits, is it?
And as usual, Wrestling 2 had better be on the lookout for shenanigans from both Masked Superstar and the Grand Wizard, but a win here would tip the scales in favor of that Legends World Championship match with Ultimate Warrior. Guess we'll have to see how that one plays out.
His opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 238 pounds, Mr. Wrestling 2.
As a masked wrestler myself, as masked wrestlers go, Mr. Wrestling 2 happens to be one of my favorite people. Very nice man, very gracious, and well, it has been a year since he's had championship gold, but that don't mean he's not capable in the ring. He's definitely got the skills, and he could be a champion again real soon. It's just a question of making some progress, and we got to start right here with this matchup against Masked Superstar.
I guess you're liking Wrestling 2's chances here, despite the brutal nature of his opponent.
Well, there's one thing life taught me, Wally. Never, ever underestimate Mr. Wrestling 2. Oh, guys, I just love the Japan tour. Oh, man. What a matchup we got going here. 2 masked men. And here we go. Willie Johnson rings the bell. Masked Superstar grapples, misses. Mr. Wrestling 2 makes him pay with a series of kicks. A hard shot to the midsection. Masked Superstar counters. Mr. Wrestling 2 trying to back off here, but no dice. Mr. Wrestling 2 counters with a series of shots to the head of the Masked Superstar. Takes Superstar down. Oh man, schoolyard bully pummeling right here. Mr. Wrestling 2 takes himself all the way topside. Masked Superstar laid out and drives a knee right into the midsection. And Mr. Wrestling 2 follows it up with a stomp to the head. Wrestling 2, a former Legends World Champion, like to get back on top again. Maybe this match against Superstar would win it and help him a little bit on the way. Masked Superstar on the receiving end of some business right now. A series of hard lefts and a stomp to the midsection from Mr. Wrestling 2. Wrestling 2 just unloading on Superstar. Suplex, cover, 1, 2. Well, a near fall this early on, that's a good sign. Mr. Wrestling 2 rounds him up. Masked Superstar counters with a hard shot to the midsection. Rounds him up center ring, going for the bear hug. Billy Johnson. And it's okay. Wrestling 2 battling his way out of the situation here. Backs off the Masked Superstar. Locks him up. Wrestling 2 whips him to the ropes. Forward shot to the midsection, but barely faces the Masked Superstar. Wow. Up over the shoulder we go, but a chop block takedown from Wrestling 2, the Grand Wizard. And Wrestling 2 with more than a little bit of contempt. Oh, man, what a matchup so far. Masked Superstar whipped into the far corner. Here comes Wrestling 2 with a knee to the chest. Oh, man, just putting the boots to the mask of the Masked Superstar. Rebounds off the ropes and a face wash for the Masked Superstar. Oh, wow. Superstar making his way up to a standing position on the outside apron. Here comes Wrestling 2. A little bit early for beats of the program, but that's 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh, man, Wrestling 2 just beating the tar out of the Masked Superstar, and down he goes. Oh, man, the Grand Wizard definitely more than a little bit unhappy with the way things are going here for the Masked Superstar. Wrestling 2 perched up on that tree like a vulture, chops him down with a clothesline from 10 feet up. Oh, looked like the Wizard wanted to get involved there, but thought better of it. Slammed down to the mats is Wrestling 2, the Masked Superstar. Rounds him up. Sports Wrestling 2 back inside. Masked Superstar moves in. Wrestling 2 with a knee and a kick and a chop. Has him up over the shoulders. And here we go. Boom! Michinoku driver. Nicely done. Wrestling 2 knows all the moves, knows all the holds. A series of forearms to the head of Masked Superstar. Wrestling 2 has him wedged between the ropes, starts driving knees into the midsection of the Masked Superstar, and he is dazed between those ropes. Here comes Wrestling 2, boot to the face, and out goes Masked Superstar out on the floor. Wrestling 2 all the way up on the top. One more time as the Masked Superstar starts making his way to his standing position. Here we go. The fist drop didn't connect. Masked Superstar countering with a shot to the midsection. Has him up in the bear hug. Not going to get a submission that way, but he can at least wear down Wrestling 2. Well, or can he? Wrestling 2 again finding his way out of that bear hug submission. Whoa, man, what a shot. Took Superstar down hard. Wrestling 2 rounds him up, a knee, a right, a kick. Has him up. Oh, Michinoku driver on the outside floor. Referee Willie Johnson still counting. Wrestling 2 rolls the Superstar back into the ring. Takes himself all the way up. Here we go. Elbow. No hesitation on that one. Drove the elbow right into the back of the Masked Superstar. Wrestling 2 covers. 1, 2. Shut up. Masked Superstar finding his way out of something that should have been the end. Wrestling 2 says, well, what the hell, I'll try it and try it again. See what happens. Superstar standing up. Here we go. Oh, man, what a Bruce Lee flying kick right there. The king of Kung Fu would have been proud. Superstar counters with a right and another. Rounds up Wrestling 2 trying to get him into that bear hug again, but doesn't seem to be working too tough. Double ear clap separates the two men. Running kick takes down Masked Superstar yet again. Wrestling 2 rounds him up hard right, spins him around, has him up over the shoulders in the torture rack. Knee to the head, GTS right there. Wrestling 2 covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and Mr. Wrestling 2 wins by pinfall. Masked Superstar reaching for the ropes. A second too late. Let's get the official word.
The time, 5 minutes and 14 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Mr. Wrestling 2.
Well, I said it at the start, and I'll say it again here at the finish. Never, ever underestimate Mr. Wrestling 2, especially when he's motivated, and he certainly is motivated for a Legends World title shot against the Ultimate Warrior, and he can definitely make the argument, especially after this pinfall win over the Masked Superstar. Superstar reaching for that rope just a second too late, and referee Willie Johnson didn't even see the thing, but them's the breaks. Sometimes it just works out that way. All right, folks, that'll take care of our first opening contest this evening, and we will be right back with more RWL Snarl right after the break. Stick around.